Welcome back, guys. Reggie vs. Alice coming to you with another video. And I want to do a quick week 3 World of Warcraft TBC Classic update. Alright, so I just recorded my video talking about Thunder Fury in the offhand and how amazing actually it is. Well, not amazing, but viable. Still weird. Due to the proc. Still procking. Yeah, which was crazy. Didn't expect that. But I wanted to go through the weapons that I did gain in this expansion. I've been very lucky with item drops, as the majority of my guild are casters. And I was one of the only, if probably the only, DPS warrior that zugged his way to 70. As you know me, and you know this channel, it is all warrior all the time. And that is going to still continue in TBC. So, let's go over the gear that I was able to get. And you guys can leave in the comments the gear that you're looking for, or the gear that you received in week 3 going into week 4 of World of Warcraft TBC Classic. All right. First gear is the Night Watchman. It is a rogue item. I was able to get it quick. Like I said, it's a BOE epic drop, world drop. I was able to get that. I wanted to save, instead of spinning badges on a helm or being crazy in line for my tier 4 helmet, which I know I'm going to be because tanks are going to get the prior one at first. Let me go get my epics now. And so I did that. Night Watchman. I like it because of the high agility, which warriors still use. That goes into your crit rating. And then also the attack power. Now, if you're playing Horde like I am, of course, we get kings now. So you want to go, if you have a preference or an option, you want to go with strength over raw attack power. All the way down to your gems, as it's affected by kings, which increases all your stats by 10%, your base stats, which are these, your base stats right here, right? So if you go, if you use attack power, that won't get the king's buff, so to speak. So you definitely want to do that, but I was able to grab this for a fairly good price, and it saved me badges. Like I said, I can now save my badges, because I was going to spend money on the badges as I run heroics every day. All right, so we got the Night Watchman. Moving on from that, I got this first week of Kara. This is one of my first 4 items that dropped for me in Kara. I've been to Kara 2 times, and I got 4 items out of each. That is extremely rare, and that's why I'm so geared right now in week 3 of Kara. So I was able to get the Saberclaw Talisman, 21 agility, 33 stamina, increased attack power by 46. Once again, if you have an option, you go for the strength if you're a warrior over the attack power, even if it equals out, because the strength is always going to scale more because of the kings once you get a pally in your raid, and there's going to be tons of pallies in every raid now with the Hordes. But I do have this right now. I'm super satisfied with it. I was able to get that off of first week Kara. Splatters of Dementia. 25 strength, which is equals out to a 50 attack power. 24. It's almost like your DTPs from Blackwing Lair. Similar upgrade to those if you're wearing those. I think those are like 20, 21, 19, something like that. This is 25, 24, and 34 stamina. As it would be for like pally tanks or something like that. I'm using it also on my DPS set because I like the raw stats. Slap the Aldor Exalted, because I'm also exalted with Aldor. Slap that that enchant, the shoulder enchant, and called it a day. So I'm using that. Drape of Dark Reavers. 24 agility, 21 stamina, slapped on 12 agility from my enchanter. Hit rating, which is big, by 17. Attack power by 34. Once again, and I'll keep saying it, I'm rolling attack power now as I wanted to get epic gear. And it dropped for me in Kara, and I was able to get it, right? But if you roll onto an item which this has like 29 strength, I know it's a cape out there that does have that, that's going to always scale more than this. So just keep that in mind. I was able to score this. Also, this is a BOE epic. Got this pretty cheap off of a random user. It's the Chest Guard of Exile. So I was originally going for this. I switched swordsmithing, and you'll see the weapons later, in order for armor smithing, so I can make this, which is your Breastplate of Kings. 31 strength, 46 stamina, 3 big dick gem slots, right? And the socket bonus, if you choose to go that way, +4 crit strike rating. Now, most warriors would go red, 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 and just get all the strength they can. Crit rating by 20, critical strike by 31. The big thing there too is that it increases your strength by 31, which is 62 attack power. So just keep that in mind. But it was costing so much to make in week 1. I would have spent thousands of gold making this due to the promo mites on my server being like, 500 gold. Harden the Mantite bar was like 150, 200 gold. Crazy prices. This would have costed me easy 2,000-3,000 gold in the first week. So then I went with this one. Was able to get this for fairly cheap, much cheaper than that. And it has 44 strength, 33 stamina, crit rate 36, which is pretty big, pretty pog, but no gem slots. So that's the trade-off with getting this BOE epic chest that I was able to get. Moving on, Stalker's Warbands. Was able to get this the second week of Kara. Like I said, no one rolled on it, so I was like, hey, I can use it. It does have some agility on it, some attack power. Is it optimal? No. Is it viable? Yes. So I went with that. Grips of Deafness. Like I said, expertise is really good. It reduces your chance to be dodged or parried. Attack power by 60, kind of sexy. Pallies need this. I know S-Fan's still trying to go for this. If not, if he got it already, shout out to my boy S-Fan. I was able to get this first week of Kara. It was one of those items that dropped the first week. I was able to get it in raid, like mid-raid. As soon as I got this, my enchanter was able to pop 15 strength, which is 30 attack power additionally. On top of this, big item, big upgrade for me. Is it optimal? No. Is it viable? Yes. As of course, there's warrior tier 4 gloves that you can use, or get the other gloves from heroics. You can get that also. But I was able to get this. Like I said, I'm not going to pass on this. It's awesome. Very good. Lurker's Girdle of the Champion. Of course, there's much better belts. I just like walking this because the defense rating, high stamina, it keeps me up. If I'm able, I can also tank in this. It's not the best option. It doesn't have any agility or crit. But this is what I'm rocking right now. There's one in Heroic Ramps that is a little better than that. And then, of course, you get into your Kara. Kara drops 3 belts that are better than this. But I'm rocking this for now. Definitely happy to have it. It'll go directly into my my tank situation if I decide to tank, so on and so forth. Super happy about this. I just got the Vanquisher's leg plates yesterday, and I love them. I put the big dick blue gems in them. I didn't waste any time, spent some money on that. 36 strength, 36 stamina. I slapped, like I said, I got it enchanted out, 40 attack power from, I think that's lower city, if I'm not mistaken, or it could be a Cenarian Expedition, one of the two. Got all the gems in there to get the hit rating that I do need. And then critical strike rating by 23. So these are super pog. It drops off heroic Mechanar, if I'm not mistaken. So it dropped my first heroic Mechanar. Crazy, right? So it was destined to happen. I got a quick story. I did not have these, right? The night before, I actually won the tier 4 legs off of Gruul, right? I won them. I was like, oh shoot, I got them. I ended up trading them to my the Druid tank that's in the guild. He said the 2-piece will be exponentially great for him in his tier set. The tier 2 bonus would be great for him. So I ended up trading him that. He said he was going to give me some runs to be able to get this, and then boom, it dropped on the first run. So everything works out. So Vanquisher's leg plates, love these big dick leg plates. I was lacking on legs. I'm happy to have them. Still rocking the tier 2.5 feet. I'm trying to upgrade these. I got a Kara this week. There is some blues that are better than this. I just wanted to rock this. I do have blues that are better though. We'll try to upgrade this sometime in Kara week 3. Moving on, 2 simple rings. Your Violet Signet. If you get into Kara, you get a ton of Violet Eye rep. This ring goes from, I think, friendly to Exalted, and you upgrade it each time you get it. You just walk outside, talk to the quest giver outside. She upgrades your ring. So this would be my phase 1, pretty much bis, along with others like the Ring of Arathi Kings, I think, or from your badges. I won't get that because I have the Band of Exorcists. You get this from turning in your Spirit Stones by doing the Auction Down quests in the Terracar Forest. And you know me, like I said, as long as I'm epic, I'm cool. So I got the Violet Signet, I got the Band of Exorcists. There are better rings right now. And if I happen to run into those, I'll get them. But I'm not going to seek them out because I have 2 rings that I'm good with. I do good DPS. You know, warriors are not expected to do any type of great DPS in phase 1. So the expectation is low. If I gear up, I can try to keep up with the hunters and warlocks. And that's what I'm doing, at least in heroics. Raid's another story. All right, moving on. Badge of Swarm Guard is still very good, especially in heroics, especially on trash. The armor penetration is a bigger thing in TBC, and this was not nerfed. It's still great. It is a awesome. If you're doing trash, you want to have a Badge of Swarm Guard. It is worth going back to AQ40 trying to get it. I think it's 4 bosses in, maybe 3. Battle Guard Sartura drops it. It is still Pog, still Bis for trash. 3-minute cooldown, but it's so many trinkets you get early on in TBC that you can swap it in every 3 minutes. You're swapping it in. You get 30 seconds to go ham on some trash. So save it for the big trash packs and then take it off and swap it out with different trinkets. Still really good. I am going for, the 2 trinkets I'm going for is my Bloodlust Brooch. Sorry about that. Which is really Pog. An instant static 72 attack power, which is excellent. And then every 2 minutes I get attack power by 278, which is amazing. Hunters can use it, rogues can use it, feral druids can use it, warriors can use it, rep paladins can probably use it. Don't quote me on that. I think they can. But it's a big dick phase 1 bis item. I was able to get it. It's only 41 badges. So run your heroics. You'll be able to get the Bloodlust Brooch. Try saying that 3 times fast. Fuck. Anyway, the next trinket that I'm going for, I do not have it yet, is the Poison Vow from Karazhan. I think it's Romulo and Juliane, I think it is. So if I get that fight, hopefully that trinket drops. I have it soft reserved. I'll have it soft reserved till I get it, all the way up to phase 2 or phase 3. I'm going to try to test it out. I'll do a separate video on that, and we'll see how it goes. So now I'm rocking the Badge of Swarm Guard and the other trinkets that I have available. You got the Hourglass Unraveler is really nice. Was able to get this Cavern of Time. This is the one you just kind of keep on you and just go. I don't like the proc chance it has. To me, it's very low. Maybe once every 2 fights. Yeah, because I have a macro that, not macro, but I have a weak aura that does a proc when it procs off. So I'm able to see actually it procking. It doesn't do it too much for me. But I do have it just in case things are on cooldown. It's right there. Also was able to score yesterday the Abacus of Violent Oz. This is also one of your pre-raid bis items. It's really good. Attack power by 64. And then your haste rating goes up to 260 for 10 seconds. So it's a very limited time frame that you're able to use it. And then the other time is on cooldown, just giving you raw attack power, which is still good. So you combine that with this, and you have over like 150 attack power, which is amazing. Which is great. So you can combine it with this. Like I said, when badge is on cooldown, I go to this. Once that's on cooldown, then I go to my Hourglass. That's kind of how I rotate it. I do not, under any circumstances, take the BB, as we'll call it, off. And it'll be the same way with the Poison Vow. If I'm doing trash, badge goes on. Once your badge is off, I'll be using my Poison Vow in this, and that'll be my phase 1 trinkets. Let's get to the weapons, and then we'll end the video. All right. Blink fucking Strike. This was my first Kara epic that dropped last week. That raid is up on the YouTube channel. How the fuck? I don't know how it dropped. I was using my Grussel and my Thunder Fury. We just finished fighting Morose, and the mob's right outside of that. Boom. This drops. I'm the only DPS warrior. There's 2 warriors, main tank and this, and me. So they gave it to me and I had to equip it. So I couldn't sell it. I know people want to sell it for big money. You guys do what you need to do. This dropped in a raid, and it was a guild raid, so I had to equip it. That's why I equipped it. All right, so there it is. Blink Strike dropped for me, boys. I have that. It is super pog. I will never unequip it. He's either going to go in the main hand or the offhand. All right, cool. Of course, we got Thunder Fury. You guys know that. Christmas, Thunder Fury dropped. It was amazing. I also have the Decapitator. This dropped for me second week of Kara. Amazing. So this is my main hand. I got potency on it, which is 20 strength. It's amazing. 92.1 damage per second. A top end of 312. Fucking crazy, right? I don't know. It's fucking amazing. That's all I can say. It dropped. Every 3 minutes you can hurl your axe and attempt to decapitate targets. It's good if you're rooted. You can throw it at the mage or whatever. Every 3 minutes basically, or you can ease it into your rotation. I do want to mention, always use that on use feature, because I have it on my bars. As you guys can see down here, I have it on my bars. Only use that feature when your trinkets are on cooldown. The reason why is it does take away your cooldown for your trinket. So if you use this, you have to wait, I think 8 seconds before you can use your trinket again. It's like it takes a global off your trinket. So always use it when it's on cooldown, and that way it doesn't matter. But if you're trying to use that, then pop your trinket, you will have to wait 8 seconds. So tip it on that one. But it's super big top end. 312, 92.1 damage. I have to use it. Other weapons. I am exalted with Aldor. I've been grinding. That's why I haven't been streaming. But I'll be back shortly. Vindicator's brand. I got this because I like swords. This is your Aldor rep. It's basically a slightly upgraded Gressel. People paid 198k for Gressel like 3 months ago. And this is kind of an upgraded version of that. 81.2 damage per second. Slightly better than the Gressels. I think 73.1. 275 top end damage. 260 slow attack speed. Gives you hit rating. 1.20% hit rating. And then attack power by 38. I think your Gressel is 40, so it's slightly below that. But it does give you hit rating, which is better. So I got that, which was great. And then of course, like in the next like 5 hours later in Kara, I get the Decapitator. So I'm like, fuck. Anyway, also I got Thrallmar to Exalted. Warbringer. I had to combine the axes. I got the Decapitator in one hand. I got the Warbringer in the other. This is also good for tanking, as it has defense rating by 16, high stamina, 12 stamina it gives you, and then your hit rating by 7, which is all right. But fast attack speed, so it's good in your offhand, and that's why I'm happy they made it a one-hander and not a main-hander. You could definitely use this to tank or DPS Zug as you can have 2 axes. So I'll use this for like heroics and things like that. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I have. Got a Warpstorm Warblade. Shout out to the name Warblade. Use this as a tanking item. Also defense rating by 13. It's a sword basically. 71, little less. One-hander, so you can double. It's not unique either, so you can use this twice and do some zug-zugging for like an heroic or something. Not heroic, but a regular instance or something like that. And the last but not least, the Marksman Bow. We got that from Thrallmar Exalted, like I mentioned again. From Thrallmar, you get 2 things, your Warbringer, and you get the Marksman Bow. Really good. So I was able to get destroy my gun, equip this, hit rating, attack power by 22, 12 agility, all good stats. You gotta love it. So this is my offhand for a long time. And that is it. And then I got the Warden's arrows whenever I'm trying to shoot something. But that is the gear. It is a serious haul. I didn't think I could get 4 items in Kara the first week, and it happened again the second week. The first week was like kind of the weapons, and just amazing. That's crazy luck. They said streamer prior. It was streamer prior, but it was me with the luck. But anyway, so that's where I'm at. Reggie V. Solace, Warblade on DV Delight. Once again, also too, DV Delight is a great place to come if you guys choosing to roll on servers. We had a huge population boom from Grobulus. the other, the West Coast RP PvP server. So thank you guys to everyone on DD Delight from Grobulus. Shout out to the Grobulus gang. You know, and a few others that are over there. This is just kind of a guide or a breakdown of where I am in TBC. I'm having a blast. It is a perfect time to come. I don't know what it is in the TBC water, but I'm having way more fun than I had in Classic. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's new, but I'm having some great fun. And I never thought I'd be playing this game like this. I'm a Classic WoW guy. I thought I was going to be on the Classic era servers, and here I am. I don't know. And you can't say it's because like it's Warrior, because Warriors do like mid-tier DPS. But I'm having a blast. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. Let me know the weapons that you guys are after in Karag, rules, and mags, and the weapons that you have so far. Maybe some stories. Share all those in the comments below. Come on up to the Twitch channel. You can see that right above. Twitch.tv Reggie vs. Solace. We'll be streaming some heroics and some raids. I love you guys. I know I've been rambling for about 20 minutes. But I had a lot to say because I haven't been streaming so much. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Be amazing.